made Romantic Homicide, and it was so different than everything else I had made because it was actually sad. It was slow, it was sad, it was emotional.
Just last night, the office listed the victim's gender as female, a height of about 5'1" and 71 pounds.
The internet is in full meltdown mode after a wild leaked moment featuring R and B star David, caught on camera saying things that have fans stunned. We're talking about a serious admission involving a tragic incident with 15-year-old Celeste Rivas. And people are saying this might be the biggest controversy in his career yet. And here's the twist that's making jaws drop. Rumors say his entire team might have been in the loop this whole time. Let me break down this roller coaster that's got the whole music world watching closely. A leaked audio clip has surfaced, and it's got David speaking emotionally about Celeste. According to what's out there, he believed she was the one, even though she was just 15. There's even a video that's making the rounds online, showing the two of them during a personal outing. And fans are shook. But hold up, because the most chilling piece just dropped. An unreleased track called Celeste hit the web on September 17th, 2025. The exact same day authorities confirmed the young girl's identity. This ain't your usual slow jam. Nah, this track feels like a deep emotional confessional wrapped in moody R&B sounds. The song runs 2 minutes and 47 seconds. But it's what's inside that's causing a storm. Listeners say David was basically pouring his soul out, revealing way more than anyone expected. And get this, audio experts have confirmed it's really him. Vocals, check production, dead match. David's signature sound from his 2023 sessions is all over this track. Confirmed by file data showing it was recorded in December 2023 at a private Hollywood home studio. That's 4 whole months before Celeste was reported missing, which has fans piecing together timelines and calling this entire situation beyond disturbing.
Just last night, the office listed the victim's gender as female, a height of about 5'1" and 71 pounds. This person has wavy black hair, and she apparently has a tattoo on her right index finger that reads, "Shh."
But here's the part that's got people frozen, the bridge of the leaked track. David names Celeste directly, and the lyrics describe moments that eerily line up with real-life details. He sings, "Celeste, the girl with my name tattooed on her chest. Smell her on my clothes, like cigarettes. I hear her voice each time I take a breath. I'm obsessed." And then it gets even deeper. "Missing you so much makes me depressed. But I digress because, boom, the vocals cut off. Just like that. It's as if he realized mid-recording that he said too much. The tattooed on her chest line, fans think it's a nod to Celeste's finger tattoo that read, "Shh." And guess what? David got that exact same tattoo inked on himself in September 2024. Coincidence? Some say no way. But the line about her scent on his clothes like cigarettes, that one gave the internet chills. Because employees at the tow yard described a foul, lingering smell coming from David's Tesla that had been sitting untouched for months. Yeah, that part. The track first hit the internet through X, picked up by Dazed, and traced back to a Dropbox file that allegedly passed through a producer's hands in January 2024. Within hours of the post going live, it shot past 700 likes. Then boom, it took off like wildfire across TikTok, YouTube, and SoundCloud. By September 18th, it had already racked up 1.5 million streams, and fans were labeling it David's darkest track yet. But let's be real, the song was just the start. About 8 to 10 screenshots from David's private fan Discord have been circulating, dating from March to August 2024, and they're raising serious questions.
Apparently, she had been wearing a tube top, black leggings, had a metal stud earring, and a metal chain bracelet in the shape of a W. According to TMZ, though, to be more specific here, there is no definitive conclusion as to age, gender, or cause of death.
These leaked messages allegedly show David discussing what to do after things went left with Celeste, and even hinting at covering it all up. But it's one specific message from April 10th, just days after Celeste went missing. That's got people straight up stunned. In a closed group chat, David allegedly wrote, "Celeste flipped out last night, had to calm her permanent. Wrapped her tight in the air plastic from Amazon, parked it in Hollywood Hills, let it sit till towed, no tickets on it yet." Yeah, that's the message folks keep bringing up. Then someone replies, warning him how risky that all sounds, and David allegedly claps back with, "Tour alibi covers me. Send $1,000 each for silence. She's gone quiet forever." That line Quiet Forever, is being linked directly to one of the most haunting lyrics from his breakout song Romantic Homicide, and fans are shook. It's giving eerie deja vu. And the phrase wrapped her tight in the FR, that part sent chills everywhere because Celeste was later found in a black duffel tightly sealed in plastic inside the Tesla. It's details like these that have the internet saying there's no way this is all coincidence. Even worse, alleged call transcripts have now surfaced, supposedly catching David talking through the plan. One transcript from April 11th, 2024, documents a 28-minute call where he reportedly said, "Yo, Celeste wouldn't stop texting threats. Had to shut it down quick. Chokehold in the car. She's packed. Smell's already there. Drive the Tesla to the hills tomorrow. Leave keys under mat. Tow yard handles the rest. Quiet now." That message, allegedly from David, sent shockwaves. And the detail about the chokehold, it's got people putting pieces together fast. Official autopsy results are still pending, but word is investigators have been looking into possible airway pressure based on the condition the body was found in. The plan to ditch the Tesla in the Hollywood Hills, that's not just talk. It happened.
But authorities are treating this as a death investigation. A spokesperson for the singer, whose real name, by the way, is David Anthony Burke, said in a statement to NBC News that he, quote, has been informed about what's happened, and although he is still out on tour, he is fully cooperating with the authorities.
The car was towed after getting flagged for unpaid tickets, and that's where things really began to unravel. But it doesn't stop there. A later call, transcript from July 15th, 2024, shows David allegedly saying, "LOL, she silenced. Eternal trunk tomb, no traces, bragged in the song, but fans too dumb, paid y'all to forget. Now it's my best plot." Let that sink in. The phrase trunk tomb and the way he refers to turning the whole thing into a song, fans say that sounds like someone who wasn't just covering things up. He was flexing, showing off, and the receipts don't stop. Screenshots show David sent over $8,000 through Venmo and Cash App to fans and close associates. The notes attached, things like, "For the Celeste, things stay silent. If cops ask, you never met her. I made it look like she ran away." Now, David's team has come out swinging, calling these leaks malicious edits meant to ruin an innocent man. But LAPD hasn't ruled anything out yet, and that silence is louder than words. The real problem for David? Too many details in these alleged messages line up perfectly with what was found at the scene. The timing, the Tesla's location, the way things were wrapped, even the idea of using his tour as a fake-out alibi. He was out doing shows in different cities while the car sat abandoned. From the outside, it looked like he couldn't have been involved, but these leaks suggest he planned the whole setup months in advance. The sheer arrogance, allegedly bragging in Discord chats and turning it into a song, makes it feel like David thought he was untouchable just because of his fame. The internet exploded once the leaks dropped.
Now we're going to talk about potential legal consequences here, but I have to say the singer may already be feeling the economic consequence.
Hashtags like David Leaks and Justice for Celeste hit over 1.2 billion views across TikTok and X in just days. By September 18th, 2025, public reaction was brutal. Fans felt lied to by someone they once saw as a soft-spoken, emotional artist. The backlash was instant. One post from a former fan said it all. "I'm so angry. I really believed he was innocent. Waking up to this makes me sick. I pray for her family. David needs help." That vibe echoed through thousands of reactions: grief, rage, confusion. People couldn't believe they supported someone who may have been hiding something so dark. Influencer SUSATK dropped a full breakdown that convinced even more folks. David allegedly met Celeste online when she was just 12. They started dating when she turned 13. He was 17. Now he's 20, and Celeste, only 15, has been found dead. Even worse, the lyrics in his music matched real-life details. Talk of a trunk, a goodbye that sounds way too final. And when her body was found in a trunk, that's when fans lost it. The leaked song, straight up disturbing. People are posting RIP Celeste Rivas under every clip. With grooming claims mixed in with dark accusations, the internet went into meltdown. One TikToker claimed the Discord messages proved David was texting Celeste when she was just 12, and the screenshots are wild.
We got in touch with Celeste's mother, and the mother told us, because what the police had come out with was that the girl had a tattoo on her right index finger that said S.
Even before they could identify find out her name,
Right.
they obviously had the body parts and they released some information.
And it was on her index finger. It said SHHH with 3 dots or 4 dots.
Still, not everyone was ready to label him guilty just yet. Some fans tried to defend him, but their voices got drowned out fast by the chaos. One account, Caesar Lou ESP New, jumped in trying to calm things down. Please shut up. Nothing's confirmed yet. Before you start spreading rumors, do your research. And if David is guilty, I'll drop this fan page immediately. I don't support any of that. Others brought up his alibi. Creator Ty the Creator R posted, David's been on tour. This whole thing feels like a setup. Too many holes. That's when the whole he got framed theory took off. Meanwhile, David's song Romantic Homicide took a nosedive at first. Streams dropped 40% as fans boycotted. But then, numbers exploded. A 300% surge hit as people started picking apart lyrics, looking for clues. That spike, it's what people are calling the controversy bump, where something awful gets more attention just because everyone's talking about it. The leaked Celeste track went viral in the worst way. TikTok syncing the lyrics with real news clips of the Tesla scene racked up over 50 million views, and the bridge where David sings about someone being wrapped up tight. Fans lost it. That lyric matched too closely with how Celeste was found, wrapped in plastic. It became one of the creepiest viral moments online, ever. Instead of speaking out himself, David's team has been doing all the talking, dropping carefully worded statements to big media outlets. TMZ reported on a tipster who claimed they spoke with Celeste's mom. Meanwhile, NBC News got a more polished response. We're devastated by this tragedy. These rumors are pure coincidence. Art has been twisted into lies. We're praying for Celeste's family. But that phrase, a coincidental art, rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Fans weren't buying it. Not when the songs, messages, and timestamps all seemed to line up too well.
And that's all we knew. The mother told us that my daughter had a tattoo on her right index finger that said the same thing, and that the tattoo, she told us, in fact, Anakin, she only spoke Spanish, so Anakin spoke to her.
And David's actions are saying more than any PR statement ever could. He suddenly canceled back-to-back shows in Seattle on September 17th and 18th, then postponed his San Francisco dates too, blaming it on personal matters. For someone who built his whole brand on transparency and deep fan connection, his silence now, it's deafening. 3 major theories are dominating the conversation online, each with its own army of believers. Theory 1, David is guilty and everything was planned. This group points to the matching tattoos, the exact lyrics, the timeline, and the LA location. For them, there's no room for doubt. Theory 2, David was set up. These supporters think jealous rivals or obsessed fans faked the leaks using AI or deepfake tech. They say the tattoos are too generic and the messages lack any real verification. Theory 3, something went wrong during an argument. This theory doesn't excuse David, but it suggests things spiraled out of control during a heated fight. Messages show Celeste was upset and that things may have escalated quickly, leading to a tragic mistake and a panicked cover-up. When young artists show troubling behavior, the fallout is swift, and David's case proves that better than anything. The leaked messages, lyrics, and receipts sparked a full-blown social media storm that just won't stop. Whether the leaks are real or not almost doesn't matter anymore. His rep wrecked, his career hanging on by a thread. The court of public opinion has already made up its mind. Now the only question is whether investigators can back up what the internet already believes. David Anthony Burke, better known as David, was living what looked like the dream, until September 2025 flipped his whole world upside down.
And she said that she had a boyfriend.
That's right, that she had a boyfriend and his name was David. And the mother never really got in contact with David, like she never saw him.
She didn't know who the David was.
She had heard of him. And it seemed like the last time that she had seen her daughter was when she had gone out with David.
Born March 28, 2005 in Queens, New York, and raised in Houston, Texas. He was just 20 and already being called the next big thing in indie R&B. His empire, it started in his sister's closet. From making beats on his laptop to topping charts, David's journey was the definition of a self-made digital age success story. But what made him blow up is the same thing now, tearing it all down, unchecked access, blurred boundaries, and vulnerable fans. David started out just making background music for Fortnite YouTube montages. To avoid copyright issues, he began teaching himself production with FL Studio. In November 2021, he started uploading original music to SoundCloud. Raw, emotional, genre-blending songs that hit deep with Gen Z. No polish, no labels, just feelings. Then came the track that changed his life, Romantic Homicide, in July 2022. It went viral on TikTok like wildfire. The track charted at 33 on Billboard's Hot 100 and passed 1 billion streams on Spotify. Lyrics like, I don't love you, but I still act like I do. Your heart was just too big for me. Yeah, that was the moment everything started. I didn't mean to make you cry. I just wanted to see you bleed. When fans first heard that line, they chalked it up to teenage angst, just lyrics meant to express heartbreak. But now, those same words are being pulled apart like puzzle pieces, with many wondering if David was revealing something much deeper all along. 2024 was huge for David. He dropped major tracks, landed a song, Feel It, on Amazon's Invincible soundtrack, and even rocked the Coachella stage. His debut album, Withered, dropped in April 2025 and debuted one on the Billboard 200. Sold out tours, major label deals, millions of fans. He was living the dream. But behind all that shine, something else was allegedly happening. The story between David and Celeste Rivas began online, exactly where too many risky relationships start. Celeste, just 15, was a rising TikTok star from Lake Elsinore, California. Small, with long black waves, she stood out. But the part that really shakes people, their connection allegedly started in 2022, when Celeste was only 12 and David was 17. Leaked Discord messages from David's private fan server, known as David's Pets, show interactions dating back to late 2022. Usernames like Celeste Soxo 13 and David_homicide show up. One early message reads, yo, hey cutie, saw your TikTok, you got that vibe. I write about that. When she responded, 12 LOL, David allegedly replied, age is just a number in art. Let's collab. Keep it secret. By June 2023, he allegedly offered to fly her to LA at 13, sending Venmo payments labeled Art Inspo to her friends to keep it quiet. As 2024 rolled in, fans in his server started catching on. Many believed they were secretly dating. In one message from March 2024, David allegedly wrote, she's my muse. Kept it low-key because age vibes are secret. And then there were the matching tattoos Celeste had inked on her finger, visible in a 2023 TikTok. David, he got the same word tattooed on himself in September 2024, months after Celeste had already disappeared. Celeste's mother, Maria Hernandez, told TMZ that her daughter had mentioned having a boyfriend named David in early 2024. She said they were chatting over Snapchat about meeting up in LA. The family never approved of these trips, which makes what happened next even more heartbreaking. It all came crashing down on April 5th, 2024. Celeste had plans to see a movie with her brother Matthew in Lake Elsinore, but she never showed up. Her phone stopped responding shortly after she sent a Snapchat at 7:42 p.m. saying she was headed to LA for a cool opportunity. Her friend said she had been buzzing with excitement. She thought she was finally going to meet a famous artist she'd been talking to online. Discord logs allegedly show David arranging to meet her that week. What happened after that? According to leaked messages and recordings, things took a dark turn. An argument broke out, and Celeste never made it home. Everything changed again on September 8th, 2025. That's when employees at Hollywood Tow and Auto Storage noticed a strange, foul odor coming from a black Tesla Model 3, impounded after being abandoned in the Hollywood Hills for over a month. When staff checked the front trunk, they found a black duffel bag inside. Wrapped in plastic were human remains, later confirmed to be Celeste Rivas Hernandez. She was still wearing the same outfit she had on the night she disappeared. A black tube top, black leggings, a yellow bracelet, and stud earrings. The condition of the remains suggested someone may have tried to compress her body to fit into the small space, adding another disturbing layer to this already chilling story. The fact that she was missing for over a year before being discovered in a car linked back to David is what's made this case blow up beyond belief. On September 17th, the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner officially classified Celeste's end was suspicious, with the cause still pending toxicology results. Due to the advanced condition of the remains, they estimate the passing happened around April 2024, lining up with the timeline of her disappearance. That means Celeste may have been left in that abandoned Tesla for nearly 5 months before anyone found her. The backlash? Immediate and brutal. David's career has completely collapsed. His streams initially skyrocketed by 300% as people tuned in out of morbid curiosity. But soon after, the boycotts hit hard. Sponsors backed out, labels started cutting ties, and his Withered World Tour canceled in multiple cities, with venues refusing to be associated with the chaos. David's team still insists he's innocent, claiming he's cooperating with investigators and that the whole thing is a case of art twisted into lies. But the internet isn't buying it. For many, the leaks have already stamped his name with digital shame, like a Scarlet Letter 2.0, endlessly reshared across platforms. As of September 18th, 2025, David hasn't been formally charged with anything, but he remains a person of interest. The LAPD continues to examine DNA evidence, phone data, and Tesla Jeep's logs as the world watches, demanding answers and justice for Celeste Rivas. Whether the leaks are real or not, one thing is clear. They've ended one rising career and sparked a much-needed conversation about how fame, access, and online power can be used to manipulate young fans behind the scenes. That's it for now, fam. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You already know we're keeping tabs on what's going down in our hood next. Stay locked in.